any of you guys that were asking me about, how the knives work, the stop pins, the pivots, all that stuff, etc. I'm gonna take this apart just to show you. Normally I'll always take the screw out of the pivot first, and then just go with the standoffs. Never did a video before like this, so sorry if it's not good. Alright, so basically, here's your knife. It's the blade and it's the presentation side. This is your back spacer, your standoff. So I do something that's totally not necessary. I actually have a threaded bushing, essentially, that's in here, which holds the back spacer in place. That's a lot of effort. It's really not necessary. You can get away with just 2 standoffs, or taking a back spacer the same thickness, this way, thickness. I don't know what this is. I'll just do this to show you guys. So we'll say roughly. What is this thing doing here? 0. Good. Okay. All right. So it's roughly 0.200 even, 200 thousandths thick. So you're gonna want your blade with your washers to be a little underneath that 200 thousand. So we'll say 0.198, 0.199, and that's gonna give you, your clearance for operation and all that stuff. This is the stop pin. It's also the same thing as I used as a back spacer. You can see it stops it in the closed position as well as the open position, and then at this point, your lock will engage. But that'd be something I have to show you in another video. And then that's it, basically. Nothing super fancy going on. You got your blade, you got your phosphor bronze washers. Oh, it looks like there's 2 of them on that side. And, oh no, there was not. There was 1 on each side. Just fell off the back, and that's it. It's really nothing super complicated. It gets a little bit more tricky once you start getting into the, grinding the blade for the lock, and then doing the lock on the frame side of the knife. But other than that, you can do this stuff with, simple tools. You don't need fancy mills and stuff like that. Sure, that stuff makes it a lot easier, but it's not necessary. Especially if you don't have the money to spend on that type of stuff. It just comes down to, taking your time, don't rush and stuff, and, always trying to finish something as best as you can. A lot of guys tell me that this thing looks really nice and stuff, but, at the same time, I could put a little bit more effort into it and probably make it even a little bit better, at least for my own personal, taste and standards that I would hold myself to. I hope this helped, and yeah, if you need me to make another video explaining more about the lock, cutting the relief in it, and how that functions, I might be able to do something like that.